Welcome to Buy, Hold, Sell. Today we're going to be looking at some of the standout results we've seen through August. And joining me today, we've got Andrew Mitchell from Ophir, Jun Bei Liu from Tribeca. Andrew, I'm going to start with you. This company has not put a toe wrong since it listed on the market. Wisetech, buy, hold or sell?
I'm going to say a sell from us. Look, this company's trading at nosebleed valuation, 30 times gross profit. It's made a lot of acquisitions. Obviously, you get integration risk. With that sort of valuation, if anything goes wrong, you get very harshly penalised. And for us, we think the downside risk is a lot larger than the upside risk at this point in time. So a sell from us, although it's a great company.
Yeah. Jun Bei, Wisetech, it's hit an all-time high today. Buy, hold or sell?
Oh, it's absolutely a sell for me. Look, I think it's a great company. It's bought so many businesses in the last few years. I was a bit surprised the result was actually better than I expected. But it was in line with expectations, even the guidance in line. By that 180 times PE, I think it's way too expensive for what it delivers.
Okay, Treasury Wine, they delivered as well. It's been a bit of a short case behind this stock. Buy, hold or sell?
Yeah, so for me, it's a hold Treasury. We held the position into the result, and it's done very well. Cash conversion was strong. The future growth target continued to be intact. We just felt it has rallied quite hard, and then it's becoming a little bit expensive. So it's more on the hold side for us at this point.
Okay, Andrew, Michael Clark was pretty fired up on the call. Buy, hold or sell on Treasury?
As he always is.
Yeah.
It's a hold from us.
Yeah.
Look, the cash flow was great, and that was what the market was looking for. We see this as a really exposed, however, to Penfolds, which is working well for it, and the ag risk. He's obviously doing a great job. The business is going well, but we want to see, I guess, more indication that Penfolds can really drive those brands through China and increase its penetration rather into China. So a hold from us.
Okay. One of the surprising areas of the market was the auto sector. A lot AP Eagers, ARB Corp. SmartGroup, that had a great result, well received. Buy, hold or sell?
It's a buy from us. Look, putting this business into context, you're looking at 45% margins, which is very high. Return on capital, a measure of quality, is very high. It's growing at 10%. It gets easier to grow because it really came off this time last year. So we see it growing at 10%, and you're paying 16 times forward earnings multiple, which is below the market. So you're getting a higher quality business than the average market company. You're getting more growth than the market, and you're paying at a lower price. So from our perspective, we think it's a buy. It's got a great management team, although there is a risk. We saw a director sell a lot of stock recently, and that same director bought very well at a lot lower price. So I would just have a little bit of caution, but it's a buy from us.
Okay. Jun Bei, SmartGroup, buy, hold or sell?
It's a hold for me. The reason it puts me on the hold simply because of the regulatory risk that will always play in the background. Salary packaging is a place where a lot of politics can play. Arguably at this point is less risk at this point, but it will always be there. So this is a company that multiple will never go too high. And also another thing is the single largest shareholder, potentially that stake could come through. So for me, it's a hold.
Okay. Now, asked you both to bring along a stock you thought had a standout result. What's yours, Jun Bei?
Look, can I say two?
Very quickly.
Okay, so Altium will deliver one of the best results. Great growth, continue to take share, on track to deliver huge margins, a lot of leverage in the earnings. We'll touch on a little bit later on what this is, but the company is really on the path to global dominance in what it does. It's a standout for us.
Okay.
Now, the other one, really quickly, is actually IDP. I believe this stock is warranted a buy very strongly. The result was very strong. It's a student placement business. It's got IELTS testing, but student business is incredible. It's global, used to be just Australia, and then the growth in students through UK, through everywhere has been phenomenal. Companies delivering very strong double-digit growth, and the market misunderstood when the result came through. So share price actually fell. It's becoming cheaper with very strong growth.
Okay. Andrew? Stock you brought along, maybe the market missed it. What's a standout result for you?
Well, I thought maybe the one that I just saw a couple of hours ago, Chic. Look, it's a small company, but it's a retailer with, I think, a very good management team and board surrounding it. Michael Kay is the chairman, and you've also got the Cotton On guys actively involved with that business. We saw the sales growth accelerate in the second half, and we saw their US business also accelerate dramatically in the second half. You're only paying about 18, 20 times forward for that business. And when it's going through that acceleration phase, it really owns the plus size women's wear in Australia. It's growing through category growth. We see a big room for it to grow further in Australia and offshore. So that's my stock.
Okay. Well, there's earnings. The market is paying up for earnings momentum, but you've got to be careful of valuation.